Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today you can probably see that we already have a different setup. I've had a few requests to go ahead and show how I make my candles. You know, some candle magic, putting some intention into our candles, sending our wishes, our intention to the universe. Now, if you are not into the metaphysical side of things, you do not have to watch this video at all. But this is for the people that want to know. So, the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys is this beautiful little girl right here. This big old 7-day candle. These candles are from a local shop. They are handmade. They make them themselves in the shop. So, supporting a local business. We have some oils here. Some essential oil. Some Florida water. This is all stuff from my personal cabinet, guys. I work with this kind of stuff all the time. Almost every day. Every day, really. We have some little crystals here that we're gonna add in. We have our herbs. I'll tell you guys what we're working with. We have white willow bark, rose, horsetail, thyme, pink Himalayan salt, rose quartz, adventurine, grief oil, which is good for recovery. That's what I use it for, is for recovering, you know, kind of rejuvenating yourself and your healing. We have an anointing oil, which is used in rituals. And then patchouli. Now, all of these, I've already went ahead and mixed everything up in here. This is my little mixture I got going on. We got everything mixed up in here, ready to go in our candle. I'm going to show you guys how I make it now. What I do. So, the first thing I do is I take some form of alcohol. And a towel. I'm going to take it. We're going to spray it directly on our rag, towel, whatever it is you want to use. You want to use your hands. I don't care. Hold on, guys. I'm going to bring you guys closer over here to where I'm working now. All you're going to do is just take it all over the candle. We're just cleansing it of anybody else's energies, anything like that. We're just giving it a good rub down. Alright, I'm scooting my chair over too. This is a little bit of a different setup, so we're working with it. So we're going to go ahead and cleanse it. The first thing after that, we're going to take a piece of paper. Some sort of paper. I prefer, you can get parchment paper. If you want to, it's good for writing down intentions. You know, what it is that you want with this. This is not parchment paper. This is like cardstock. So what I do is I rip all of the edges. Just a little form of superstition. If you guys are curious about that, you can look into it. And then we're going to pick out of my little magic bag here of markers. That's all we have in this little magic bag is markers. So I'm actually going to do pink because this is a healing candle. I am making this candle for a friend. And all we're going to be doing is writing down our intention for the candle here. I am going to do that off camera. What you're going to do, I'm not going to show you guys what I'm writing on here. This is personal for a friend. They asked me to make a candle. They were okay with me filming it and showing you guys how I do that. So you're going to go through, you're going to write down your intention, sign your name. If you're making it for someone else, write their name, sign their name 3 times. 3 times. Then you're going to set that intention aside. You're going to let it sit there. You're going to let the universe see it. You're going to see what's happening. And then you're going to take your candle. You're going to take a dowel. I'm trying to find my camera here. It's above my head. I'm trying to see. You're going to take some sort of dowel, some sort of pointed skewer, however you want to use it. And we're going to dive into this thing. We're going to dive into it. We're going to push into this thing. Guys, I'm going to move my camera around a little bit here just so you guys can get a good view of what is happening. Okay? Just so you guys can see. Work with me here. Alright, so we're going to take it. And we're going to take our hands, and I like to hold down the wax because it will break. So I like to hold down around it best I can, and then you start driving that dowel through there. Sometimes it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Okay? And you're going to push it in as far as you can go. You're going to have to use some muscle sometimes, guys, okay? You know, a lot of people might say that healing and self-care and magic is for women. You guys want to hear something funny? This is pretty funny. I realized it last night when I was talking to this guy about making his candle on camera. All of my subscribers on this channel, all of them, right now, all 4 of you are men. All men. Men have to heal and take care of themselves too, guys. Healing and self-care, gender neutral. The universe does not care if you are a male or female. If you need to heal, you need to heal. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, now what I do with this excess wax on the top, I will replug the hole. You see the holes in there? That's where we're going to put our herbs and our oils and all that good stuff that we want to go in there to charge up our candle. Okay, to really fuel our candle towards the intentions that we're setting. Okay, so we're going to cover those holes back up in a little bit with the excess wax that's moved around because I don't want to take away from the candle. These have already been charged, my crystals, little crystal chips. They've already been charged. I've been letting them sit and charge for a while. I'm going to go ahead and put some on this side, some rose quartz, some aventurine, if you guys are curious or don't know for sure. Both of these are good for self-love, the heart chakra, stuff like that, all that good stuff. And then if you have anything that's sitting on the top, I'm sure you guys seen that, like I just kind of took that little down, pushed it right down in there. We're going to go ahead and take our herbs. I've already mixed the oils in with the herbs. You're going to sit them down. We're going to drive this dowel back through there. We're going to push all of this good stuff through there. It does not get easier. Now, some candles, it is pretty easy to drive through. Some candles are pretty easy. Really depends on the candle, where you're getting the candle, guys. Candle makes a big difference. A good candle, I love me a good candle. I love me a good card. Like, we like good stuff. We like good quality. You know, like if you're going to put in the work and really practice this self-care, this self-love, use this as part of your self-care. Your self-love. You're showing your self-love by doing this for yourself. Guys, it doesn't take much. Doesn't take much of whatever it is you're doing. Whatever it is you're wanting to put in there. I'm really just kind of getting that all down in there real good. And then once the wax starts melting too, it will start going down with it. But I do like to make sure I'm putting more in there. So I did already put some of my oils in there. I'm going to put a little bit more. I'm going to put a couple drops of patchouli. Now, if any of you guys are interested in like what exactly these herbs are for, anything like that, you can ask. Leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to talk to you about my knowledge of it. If you guys want a video on it, we're cool with that. Like, I can show you like what I have set up in my cabinet, my altar. You know, like that's what it is. It's a dresser, but it is my altar. It's where I keep all of my stuff that I do, all of my work, everything like that, everything like this. Big dresser, big setup space, my altar. It's beautiful. I love it. Gets messy and ashes everywhere every day, but it is beautiful. All right, so we're gonna dress this a little bit here. Some of this on top. You don't want too much on top. You don't want to make a bonfire out of your candle. I have done that before. It's a little crazy. Normally it will burn down, but just for safe practices, don't make too much on top. Never get your wax wet, your wax. Your wick on your candle, don't get it wet, guys, okay? Don't get it wet. If you get it wet, we got problems. So I like to use Florida water for specific reasons. Just some of my own beliefs. What I do is I put some in my hand and we're gonna rub it down on the candle. Oh, I just slung herbs everywhere. Well, we'll put more in there. This is why I don't have a white tablecloth down today, guys. Candle making is messy. All right, and I'm going to add some anointing oil on the sides. Doesn't have to take too much. I like to give it a good go around on all of it. I'm trying not to sling more herbs and stuff everywhere. So I'm like being a little gracious about it right now. And I'm going to take this patchouli. I'm going to dab it into my hand, guys. I'm just a good bit of patchouli. Dabbing it into my hand. None of this stuff is made to make your candle smell good. I'm telling you right now, that's not what this is for. It is not to make your candles smell good. It is to put that intent into the universe, that work, saying you want this. You want to do this. You want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. All right? That's what this stuff is for. Everything that I'm using has a special intent and purpose behind it. All right, guys. So I went ahead and wrote down my intention for this candle for my person that wants his candle made. Next thing I like to do, some good packing tape. Good packing tape to tape your intention to your candle. Now, depending on how you feel about it being in your environment, if you're comfortable with your intention facing out, go ahead. If not, face it inward to your candle. It is okay if it is not seen. I feel like it's better to be seen. I'm very open about my healing. You're going to take your intention. If you want it facing into the candle, you're going to put the tape on the back side, and then we're going to wrap it around. We're going to wrap it around the candle just like this. We're taping it on here. You don't want to use Scotch tape and stuff. These candles get hot. These candles get hot. It will fall off. You want it to stay. You want it to stay, guys, okay? That's what we want to do. The next thing that I like to do, one of my personal touches, I like to take a ribbon, colored ribbon. Colors have a lot of meaning behind what it is that you're wanting to work towards. When it comes to magic or metaphysical properties, I am going to use a blue ribbon today. He is very masculine type energy, but he's working on healing, finding a good balance. Okay, healing traumas, healing programming. So what I like to do is I just wrap it around here. Oh, I like to have my little ties in the front. That's just my personal preference. I think it's cute. When you're taking this extra time, how I feel when I'm taking this extra time to put into my candle, you're putting more energy into your candle. You're showing the universe, like, I want this. I'm okay with putting more intent into my candle of what it is that I want. Okay? So here's our candle, guys. Look at that. This is a 7-day candle. If you guys are unaware, it will burn for 7 days solid. If you're burning this at home and you leave it lit for 7 solid days, sit it in a bowl of water. Sit it in the sink with some water. These things can get hot. These things can bust. I have seen where these things can bust. Normally it won't. But if your candle is working extra hard to help you, or you're not putting in the work, the flame can get so big. I have seen some of these where they burn down to the middle of the candle and the flame is shooting out of the top, guys. If you're not doing the work, or it's having to work extra hard to help you because of everything that you've dealt with, everything you're healing, this thing can bust. Okay? Don't take it as a bad omen. This is just a healing candle. We're not working with any negative, nasty energy. I will say, anytime you guys are working with stuff like that, make sure you're protecting yourself. Sage, dragon's blood, Palo Santo, frankincense, anything you want to use for protection, use it. Use it. I'm doing it right now. I'm burning dragon's blood, frankincense, and mugwort right now because of what I'm doing. I wanted to kind of charge my space up. I wanted to draw in that energy, but I wanted to make sure it was a good, safe, protected energy. Okay. I do want to go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit real quick. I will be making these. If any of you guys want to reach out to me, leave a comment down below. If any of you guys want a candle made for yourself, for somebody else, I'm going to be selling these. Okay, I'm going to leave prices and descriptions down below in the box. You just have to click that little down arrow for the description box. I'll be making tea light candles, little bitty tea light candles. I'll have a set of 6, a set of tapers, 2 tapers, okay, good and long tapers. I use these. I used one yesterday. I made myself one. I also make bath soaks. These are all stuff that I use for my healing, for my relaxation, anything like that. This will be a sample size. Once again, the description, the prices will be down below in the description box. I will have a trial size. This one will be good for 2 to 3 uses depending on how you break it up. The bag will be pretty much 1 use, guys. Like, it's a sample size. And then we'll have a full jar. Prices and stuff listed down below, okay, guys? If you guys are interested, go ahead, comment down below, let me know, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, pass it on, guys, to who needs it. Remember, slow progress is still progress. Y'all have a good day.